Hello my loves and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Now, as always on TikTok I will have two videos, so it'll be pile A and pile B. That's on there, and on YouTube it'll be one continuous video with timestamps. It just makes it kind of easier for everyone with this. And as usual, I will do a reading in terms of what to kind of expect as the main themes of this week. What is your advice for the week to kind of help you kind of thrive and get through, and also what is the thing that you need to be watching out for a little bit that week as well, because I'm really liking that format as I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks, and yeah, we're still going to be doing it. So please go ahead to pile A or pile B, wherever it is. Thank you, bye. Pile A, welcome to your weekly read. So as you can see, I'm shuffling the cards. I'm just continuously shuffling, and I'm just going to try and focus in on your energy right here. And we want, what's the main themes? What's coming in for you this week? I want that one. Ooh, so if you can't see, it's pleasure. So I'm just going to have that on my knee here. And then we want your advice. It's a good week. It's a good week. A lot of you are sleeping more. There's a few of you that have been really struggling to sleep. What is your advice? That one. Yeah, I will show you that in a minute. It's the devil card kind of here. I don't know what I grabbed on this side. A ghost in the present. It's the devil card as that point, and as you can see, it is quite, as with everything in this deck, it's quite sexual. So yeah, I mean, this wasn't for you, but I feel like that resonates. Somebody else is not being quite as transparent this week. Your advice, and then we want your what to look out for. There we go. This is cute. Happiness. So, good week. Really good. Really, really good week. Really, really good week. I've just understood why, like fully, why you got the devil in terms of like your advice for the week. So let's get into it. Your week, pile A, is all about pleasure. So you can see, if I get my trusty wand here, you can see the different cups are full. There is an enjoyment to life. There's a richness. Like, we're not spinning plates. We're just letting the different parts of our life just fill up. So, you know, if you imagine that's your kind of a spiritual practice, if you imagine that's your physicalness, if you imagine that is your mental health, you know, in that aspect of it, that's your love life. It's, you know, these are all separate. The things, your career, everything else, everything is in alignment. You can see everything is feeding each other. So what's feeding like you physically and your nourishment is also rippling out into your sleep, and then is also rippling into your career and your love life and how you are as a person, how you show up, how you look. And there's an enjoyment to life this week. There's a real pleasure. Can you see? Some of you will be picking up the hobbies again, because I'm seeing, so I knit. Let me pull this. You can see that I knit, and it's something that I did with my grandmother a very long time ago when I was a kid in the far west of Ireland, in Mayo. But that whenever I'd go over for summer, you know, the one day of summer, but I'd be there the whole time. And that's something that I picked up, you know, kind of recently, to add a bit of like whimsicalness and joy and kind of nostalgia, and it's something that I loved to do as a kid, and that's my point kind of thing. There'll be quite a few of you who'll be picking up a hobby again, you know, or maybe you've had to pick it up and put it down for a little bit and then pick it up again, sort of thing. So yeah, there's a real pleasure and a real love. Some of you are gamers as well, because I'm seeing like somebody gaming on a computer, and I'm also seeing like Switch and PlayStation and stuff like that. And if you have young people within your life, so nieces, nephews, you know, little children kind of around you, kids yourself kind of thing, I think some of you I'm pulling on is definitely nieces and nephews. You'll be spending a lot more time with them this week and enjoying that and being childish and a bit whimsical. And your pets as well. Some of you, you're just in a playful, happier mood. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you can sleep this week. You're not having so many issues sleeping. I have to cover this up because it's very nude. Aleister Crowley. So you've got the devil card here, and the devil card is very kind of misunderstood. I'm sure you can fully guess what this is, which is not social media friendly. And the Devil card is really in this deck about two separate things. One is humor. One is using humor to your advantage, using humor as your strength, and that is your advice. You know, if people are trying to like delude your happiness, they're trying to like give you their negativity, it's humor. You're using humor to bounce things off. You know, you're not here for it. You're not here for the toxic people in your life. We're not doing this. And people are going to be in your business anyway. People are going to demonize you. You know, people are going to make you out to be some kind of devil because you're enjoying things in the way of being like, oh, you know, there's so much suffering in the world. How can you, you know, be joyful and happy? And it's like those two things can exist at the same time. You know, you can be sad and be heartbroken for all these people, and you can do different ways and different things to kind of help. Whatever that is, that's nobody else's business but yours. And you can also be happy and be grateful about your own life here. You know, those two things exist. So, confirmation, because I heard a bell ring and a bunch of dogs have started barking. There's a lot of people in your business this week, and it always will be, because I'm seeing moth to a flame kind of thing. You're lit up, you're feeling hopeful, you're feeling joyful, and people want to come in. And I'm also hearing shit on your parade, so I'm sorry for swearing, but yeah, that's what the Devil card actually is for those 2 points. And don't be letting people do it. And the card that I just grabbed and used at the top was ghosting, you know, a ghost in the present, which is about, I'm really for this, there's 3 different parts of it. It's saying, you know, who's ghosting and why. Do you need to know why? And look from another point of view. And it's the look from another point of view that I'm getting. You know, other people's issues and their toxicity and all the rest of it. It's none of your business. It's not for you. You know, they can go deal with their own insecurity over there. It's not for you. It's water off a duck's back. No, we're not doing that. And then, so that was your advice as a chunk. And then for the week, we've got happiness as well. Again, just I mean, look. So we've got 6 and 9 of cups. There's a lot of emotion kind of here, but cups filled, connected to each other. You know, good week, really, really good week, and enjoy it because things are about to get a little bit not tough, but there's some transformation kind of coming in where we're going to be pushed a little bit to our boundaries. There's going to be some kind of sadness a little bit coming in the next couple of months. Nothing you can't deal with, you know. So enjoy this time of rest, enjoy this time of happiness, enjoy this break as well, and have a gorgeous week. Pile A, be ridiculous and happy, and just pull on that thread of joy in life. Thank you, bye. Pile B, hello my darlings. So let's get into it. So Pile A had a really gorgeous reading, so I'm just gonna like pull into your energy, Pile B. I feel like your energy is a little bit different for this week. Let's have a look. Let's see the themes and the things that you need to know this week. So, theme of the week, we've got this one, gain. Good start. Gain, yeah. There's a lot of emphasis on work and a lot of emphasis on, I'm hearing grinding. I'm hearing like I'm seeing a wheel being turned, like we're moving, we're pushing the wheel, we're going, we're a little bit tired, but we're doing things, and we're starting to see things manifest within this moment and this life. So let's look at your advice. So this was the card at the bottom of the deck, and I nearly just pulled it straight out, and now I'm like, oh, I should have listened. It's the art card. Yeah, when I talk about grinding, this is one of my favourite cards. So you can see, oh, hang on. No, there's no nudity. I have to check with these cards and I forget because I'm so used to them. But you can see kind of here, let me get my wand. So you can see here, there's an alchemy going on. When I talk about grinding, we're spinning the wheel, we're a bit exhausted, but we're doing things, we're pushing, we're going, we're creating chemistry, you know. We're seeing those manifestations. You can see it here, we're mixing things. We're using all the tools at our disposal. You've got fire here, and then you've got water. You've got earth in here as well, and, you know, like a cauldron. Things are mixing in, and it's two of the same coin. So some of you, you know, you're not on your own doing this, and I feel like there's a lot of you here, you're manifesting things and working things as well for your family. You know what, you're the type of person that's like, what benefits you benefits others, that ripples out, that kind of joy. You know, you have a bit more money, everyone has a bit more money. You're the Oprah of manifestation in that aspect of it, you know. And there's a creativity here as well, because you can see the little bees here on the green dress. So this is actually the Lovers card, but like elevated. People think the Lovers is, you know, the ultimate Lovers card, and it's like art card, which is in this deck, which is just gorgeous. It's about just creating, just I can't say it any other way, the creation and the gain, and yeah, gorgeous card, gorgeous card. What do you need? So what was that? That was your week ahead, your advice. What do you need to know? Or what do you need to be aware of? I should say. I don't feel like there's much. Empress, yeah. So, Empress here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier when I said there's a different feeling to you guys than to Pile A. Pile A is like sunshine, we're dancing, woo-hoo. And you guys, there's a calmness, there's a we're grinding away, we're still doing things. And we've got the Empress kind of here. So the thing to really kind of look out for this week and to use is those opportunities where you can feed your own well, you can nourish yourself, you can look after yourself. With this, there's a grace and a beauty here with the swan. The Empress is the Empress, she's the queen. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't get more beautiful and peaceful kind of than that, really. You've got sort of an eclipse moon here, which is funny. So yeah, and kind of a reflection either side. She's holding the lotus, which is the heart, the emotion, it's peace, you know, at that aspect. She's got a crown on her head as well. She's veiled, but she's not unavailable, if that makes sense. This is you making yourself a priority. This is you, you know, choosing yourself first. Don't be afraid to cancel things. Don't be afraid to like make adjustments. Don't be afraid to not make any plans, you know, and just be working on yourself more than anything else. I want to almost like hit you with my thing and just be like, pick yourself, you know. But there's a gentleness. You can see the swans there kind of on the shield, so you're still protected, you know. You don't lose anything by picking yourself first. You gain things, you know. People think, oh, you know, to be really selfless, you have to give everything. And it's like, no, because you have to be selfless for yourself as well, if that makes sense. You know, I can't give from an empty well, I can't give from an empty place. And people don't want me, the people that love me and care for me don't want me to be like that. So it's like, it's that same thing that I'm saying to you. You know, fill up your own cup, fill up your own well, do the things that you need to do this week. If that is being alone, that's being alone. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. We can't give from a place of emptiness kind of thing. And we have to, you know, we have to put ourselves first. We have to prioritize ourselves. We have to like do things for us, and the people that really care for you, you know, they won't be bothered. They won't. They'll be happy for you as it is. But yeah, you have a gorgeous week as well. Your week is a lot calmer, a lot nicer, a lot more gentle. You're still moving, but there's a lot of opportunities there to just care for yourself and enjoy the week. Lots of love. Bye.